You're listening to The Money Hour with your host, Tina Mitchell, and co-host, Keelan Harvey on Alternative Talk AM 1150. Now, back to the show with local mortgage experts, Tina Mitchell and Keelan Harvey.
Listening to The Money Hour on 1150 AM KKNW, our Friday, June 5th virtual show. Because of COVID-19, our show is temporarily moved virtually, but you can still catch us on air Saturday at 3 p.m. with a rebroadcast on Sunday at 8 a.m. And you can also catch us on podcast. I am your host, Tina Mitchell.
And I'm your co-host, Keelan Harvey.
We bring in studio each week the best of the best experts in our local market on everything regarding your money. We're here to help you support you in today's economy. And now in studio, we have Pia Larson of Fingerprint Marketing, what your website needs now to attract and convert business, right here on 1150 AM KKNW. Pia, welcome. First time on our virtual show and first time on the Money Hour at all. Wonderful. So thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited. Let's get into it.
Yay. All right. A little bit before about Pia, so you know a little bit about her. Pia brings over 25 years of marketing expertise to Fingerprint Marketing, her third successful small business. She designed this full-service marketing agency to help small business owners crush their competition through beautiful web design, smart branding, and strategic digital marketing. As a self-proclaimed marketing crash test dummy, Pia knows both the pain and the triumph that entrepreneurs experience and how marketing can be the missing element between a full-on failure or a fantastic fortune. Collectively, Pia's team offers over 150 years of experience to their clients, most of whom have doubled their business by partnering with Fingerprint Marketing. That's why you want to listen to Pia.
Yeah, so I could imagine right now marketing is more important than ever to really bring those numbers through and customers to your business. So I'd love to start out with just Google itself. Everybody's curious on how do we get higher in our Google search, preferably right at the top, boom, center right there. How do we do that?
Wow, if I had a crystal ball, there's so much involved. So there's really two types. There's local search, and then there's more expanded, like if you're in the United States or global. So we focus on local because it's the lowest hanging fruit, right? When you think about yourself as a consumer, which is what I encourage all my small business owners to do, put yourself in your consumer shoes and say, what are you searching for? What is your problem? How do you think you can find the solution? So really quick, just make sure that all your directory listings are up to date. Claim your business.google.com directory listing. I can't tell you how many people haven't, and it is a gold mine. One of our clients just put one up and optimized it, and literally the phone is ringing off the hook. It was such an easy task to do. The other thing is content. So I know that everyone's like, oh, I got to blog or I got to write. And it's really not just something else you have to do, but it's a mindset. I follow the They Ask You Answer formula, which is by Marcus Sheridan, and it's brilliant. Basically, people are searching for answers. That's why they're on YouTube. That's why they're, doing their own due diligence. And we're smarter consumers more than any other time at all. So if you are the first one there as a leader and authority, answering the questions before they even ask them, you are going to do much better than your competitors. So, and again, mobile ready website, making sure that you have a secure HTTPS on your website. So all of these little things that really don't take a lot of time, but can make a huge difference.
Yeah, such great advice, Pia. And I always look at everything that I do, whether it's for the radio show, if it's for my mortgage minutes that I do with real estate companies that I work with, if I'm communicating in one of my presentations or a coaching platform, it's the same information that you can use for multiple platforms. So you're already talking about your business, or you should be, at a very high level. And so you just repurpose the things that you're already using. And I like to follow a formula when putting things out there is, what's the problem your audience has? And what is what is your solution for that problem, and giving them a call to action. And, so I think it's a really great formula and platform to use. So let's talk about, Pia, we've talked about, the Google Business Directory listing and how important, and let's talk about, why is it so important and how is it actually helping them generate more leads?
Specifically for Google My Business? Because people are using it as a social media platform, not in the sense that you're used to, but if you start thinking about it as a social media platform, because when people do search, those are actually the listings and search results that come up first. So adding photos, adding video, you can actually post daily on it. So you can repurpose blog posts, you can put up specials, you can sell gift cards. There's numerous things that you can do on the platform. And when you think about how do I search, well, the search results that come up for me are going to be the highest in where I'm searching from. So whether that's at work or at home, if I'm searching for a restaurant near me, if say Wildfin or Flatiron or wherever, they have a really strong Google My Business presence, they're going to be at the top. Even though there's 250 restaurants that could possibly come up on my search just in this area, if they are optimizing their directory listing, they get preference.
That's interesting, Pia. So let's change gears here. So we got our Google optimized and we're getting traffic to our site, but we're just not seeing that turnaround. Our phone's not ringing and nobody's setting appointments. What's our next step? What would you suggest for people?
So if you think of it in phases, right, it's awareness. So how do you get people to be aware of your business or brand? And then it's driving them with calls to action and to your website. And then it's converting them. So when I talk to my clients, I try to explain to them that just imagine it's midnight and you are on Google and you've got, let's say, 50 tabs open, and I know you all have those, and you just need your answer now, right? And you get to this website that you've come across, you're researching anything, and you go, holy smokes, that's the business I want to do business with. So that visceral feeling and emotion that you get when you're doing your research, and it just makes you stop, whether it's the copy, whether it's a pretty picture, whether it's their call to action, whether it's their voice, whatever it is, you are stopping them in their tracks and you are gaining attention, which is gold right now, attention, because especially during COVID, I don't know about you guys, but my inbox is flooded and there are more choices now than ever, and more people are online more than ever. So it's really important. So you were asking about, you get the traffic, but why are they not converting? A couple things, maybe they can't find or see your call to action, which I call your money maker. So that is schedule an appointment, call now. It's the one thing that you want on every single page on your website. You want it to be in a different color than your brand colors to stand out. And you want it to be consistent, header, footer, and then throughout the pages. The other thing is to make it easy. Do you have a phone number? Do you have live chat? Do you have a way? Because no one wants to fill out a form anymore and wait for you to email them. No one, they're not waiting for that anymore. So are there other options? Can they reach out to you in Messenger? Can they, just being creative, because we're impatient. We want answers now. And I don't care if your business hours are after hours, right?
Yeah, and that's really key. And so I think you have to make a decision for your business and what type of business you want, whether it's a business strictly on building relationships where you don't have that high demand, or you're building your business through colder business that's coming in through different platforms. And it's great business, but you have to know what the expectation of that business is going to be in order to be able to convert that business and not to miss the opportunity, because they don't know who you are. They're just seeing you. And if you're not able to be available to them quickly, they're going to forget about you when you call them back. Another thing that I think you can do in that, if you're targeting that type of business and really taking advantage of bringing stuff online where there's such huge opportunity, and I think a lot of missed opportunity just for some of the things that you just talked about, Pia, is hire a dialer, hire somebody on your team. It's a low income producing. You can pay them well on comp, so that anything that comes in, they're making money. Because as a business owner, you're not going to sit there and be at the beck and call of these colder leads, but bring somebody on your team and maximize that business, because it's a huge missed opportunity, and majority of people are not going to convert and do what they need to do, which makes it more opportunity for those that strategically set their team accordingly. So love that, Pia. So let's talk about what are some simple ways to stand out amongst the sea of seamlessness on the website. I love how your words, just reading your bio, you are very dynamic in how you use your words. Obviously, you help people attract business online. Mm-hmm. I love the moneymaker as the call to action. So how else can you help around, some simple ways there?
Gosh, do we have a couple hours? I have so many ideas, but I'm just going to spitball here. Video. I would put video at the top. So whether that's live video, whether that's pre-recorded, and it doesn't have to be a big production. It can just, we have brilliant video cameras in our hands every day. And it depends on you. If you're going to do something that is consistent, you do it exactly how you want to do it. And you can even have a team do it. You can do screencasts where you're not even on there. You're just showing someone how to do something. So definitely video. And what I love about video too is what you're doing. You turn video into other micro content. So podcast content. You could create like graphics and quotes, and there's just no limit to it. You could have it translated. It's brilliant. What else? Just finding your voice. So this is not just for solopreneurs. This is for small, medium businesses. So not just one voice, but what's the general feel? It's kind of like Simon Sinek, your why. Why are we doing this? Like, why are you all that in a bag of chips, right? Why should I give you my attention? So really having a strong positioning statement, and in order to do that, you have to really keep on top of your competitors. I don't know how many small businesses, they're so in their business and they don't look up, but Google yourself, Google your competitors. They're not staying the same. In fact, I do it every week because I know that, especially during COVID, all of the other agencies are upping their game. And I'm not doing this so I can copy them. I'm doing it because I want to stay ahead of the game and cutting edge. And it actually excites me. It keeps me fresh, right? So I'm not sitting back going, I got it, right? What else? Let's see. Just making sure that you have someone maybe outside of your business who is giving you some honest feedback, whether that's a family member, colleague. You do that in your program, Tina. You say, hey, if you see something that could be done better, please let me know. That's powerful because we all want to be helpful. We all want to be helpful. And we hope that as small business owners that we help each other. I'm in a huge international agency mastermind, and we don't see competition. There's enough business for everyone. So that, again, it's all mindset.
Yeah, so true, Pia. Well, it's time to wrap up our show. I want to thank both of you for being here and joining Keelan and I, and look forward to having you back soon.
Thank you.
And this is your host, Tina Mitchell, local mortgage expert, signing off for the day. And I forgot I left you out, Keelan. I had my my dialogue already because you left me last week all by myself. So I was doing my closing as if my co-host was gone.
I threw you off your groove. It's my fault. But I'm your co-host, Keelan Harvey. There we go. Out of the way.
So awesome. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We look forward to talking more money next weekend right here on 1150 AM KKNW.